What areas of the market are you talking about across the board, or do you look at, cyclicals, defensives? What are?
So I'm a macro trader, and I'm really not trading sectoral that much. So for me, the simplest trades are, I think one of the best trades is going to be gold. If I had to pick my favorite for the next 12 to 24 months, it'd probably be gold.
Where does it go to? Beyond 1400?
Well, if it goes to 1,400, it goes to 1,700 rather quickly. It has everything going for it in a world of rates that are conceivably going down in the United States and going to zero. It has everything going for us. Remember, we've had 75 years of expanding globalization and trade. And we've built the machine around the belief that was the way the world was going to be. Now, all of a sudden, it's stopped, and we're reversing that. And so when you do something like that, when you break something like that, a lot of times the consequences won't be seen at first. It might be seen 1 year, 2 years, 3 years later. So that would make one think that it's possible that we go into recession. It would make one think that rates in the United States go back towards the zero bound level, and of course in that situation gold's going to scream. And it'll be the antidote institutionally for people with equity portfolios.
And of course commodities were the place where you started originally. Treasuries wise, what kind of duration are you looking at? What types of treasuries trade are you putting on? You say long treasuries, but that's very broad.
The way that you would trade this is you'd be long the front end of the curve, even though it's already priced through. If you truly believe that we're going into recession, you'd just stay in the front end of the curve. Again, I think what happens here in the next 2 or 3 weeks with regard to the imposition of this next round of tariffs and $300 billion is going to be really impactful for how you trade those assets. I think there's a big delta on whether the next round of tariffs happens or not. Delta on the economy, delta on the markets.